Avon Lady, and today I'm doing yet another quad eyeshadow tutorial, but today we're featuring one of my favorites. It's the Desert Sunset Quad. This one is a different type of look because it's got the oranges and the purple and the gray. It's not something that you would normally put together, but it is so pretty whenever it's done. So we're going to jump right into this. I've already got my Magi X face primer, or face perfector on there, the face primer. And then I also have my eyeshadow primer, the True Colors, on my eyelids. And then I'm going to start off by going in with our Avon eyeshadow brush, the thicker fluffy brush. And we're going to use number 1. We're going to use that dry and put it all over the eyelid. Now we're going to use the same kind of techniques that we've been using. This palette is just so different. But as you can see, we're going to use the same technique, but get a really different kind of dramatic look. That's super pretty. And then I'm going to use the same brush and go in with just a touch of the 3. Now do beware, this palette is one of our highly pigmented palettes. It's very, very pigmented. So a little goes a long way, and you can build up the color. So start with just a tiny bit, and then you can add a little bit more. These bangs are getting in my way. I'm not having a very good bang day. So just a touch. You can even knock off the excess if you're nervous about it. Nothing super serious to be nervous about, because you can always use a makeup remover wipe and just remove the product and start over again. I'm going to really knock off the excess and knock it out of my brush and really blend in that darker color. These more highly pigmented colors, I strongly recommend a brush, because if you use the little applicator that comes with it, you're not going to be able to get the same results. Then I'm going to go in with my creamy eyeshadow, or my cream eyeshadow brush. It's just a thin, dense, tiny brush, and I'm going to wet it. We're going to use these shadows wet, because I really want to get a really strong color out of that orange. And we're going to mix it into our orange. I always like to use the corner of my palette, the corner of the color that I'm wetting, and always designate that to the wetting side. And then we're going to put that right in the corner. You see how pigmented that is? So exciting. Oh, I love it. And then we'll do the same over here. Beautiful. And then I'm going to rinse my brush in my water to re-wet it. I am going to blot my brush off so that way it's not soaking wet. And then I'm going to go in with that number 3 again, which is that darker purple color. And I'm going to put that on the center of my eyelid. Pat it around just a bit. Now, if you notice that your color is looking a little blotchy, it's probably because your brush is a little too wet. So just dry your brush off a little bit more, and then put more color on there, and that's how you will get the really dark color. I mean, seriously, that is bold. I love it. And it looks kind of crazy right now. I kind of look like a paint by number. But we're not done yet. So then we're going to go in with number 4, and I've wet my brush again. And number 4 is that pretty kind of gray brownish color. We're going to put that right on the crease, or on the corner. I would say beautiful, but no, not yet. So then to blend this all together, I'm going to go in with my smaller fluffy brush. This one is the crease brush from Avon. And I'm going to go in with just a touch of that purple, the number 3, where it's not wet. So you want to go in where it's dry. And then I'm going to start blending on the corner. And kind of blend it into that orange there. If you need to, you can go in with a little bit of the orange, but use it dry. And just go back and forth until that line is kind of erased. And grab a little more too. Yes. And then do the same on the other eye. Bolder colors take a little bit more to blend, but oh, you get such a pretty result at the end of the day. It's worth it. Now, if you lose a little bit of your color, you can always go back in with that wetted brush and pop just a little bit more on there. Very nice. Now, the last thing we're going to do is go in with number 4 where it is dry, and with that smaller fluffy brush, and we are going to blend out the outer corner like we normally do. Blend, 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 blend in little circular motions, and then slowly go back into the crease. And same over here. Now I'm going to go in with my wet brush again and rinse it out so that way you don't have any of those dark colors in there. And then I'm going to grab some of that number 1 and I'm going to pop it into my inner corner to try to really brighten that up because it's so dark on the outside. I want the inside to be super bright. And then I'm also going to grab a little bit of that number 4. I'm not going to re-wet the brush. I'm just going to use whatever moisture's on there just to smoke the bottom lash line out just a little bit and as close to the lashes as possible. Nice. Now we're going to line it. And today I'm going to use a different liner than what I normally use. I normally use the Glimmer Sticks, but today I'm going to use the Always On Point in black. This one's got a sharpener in the lid, so you get a super point every time you open it. And I'm going to line my outer corner here. These are also creamy, not as creamy as the Glimmer Sticks, but they couldn't be to keep this point. I'm going to make it more thick on the outer corner and then really thin on the inner corner because I don't want it to be super dark. In fact, on the very inner corner, it's just going to be my waterline. There we go. And then I am going to line my waterline all the way around this time because it is dramatic. So we might as well just go all out. And then I am going to do a wing. And then here's the best part about these. You can twist it up. And then you twist the cap back on. When you open it back up, it's a perfect point again. And then today I am also going to use a different mascara. I'm going to use the Volumizing Super Shock, the Avon True Colors. This one gives you lots and lots of volume in your lashes. Not as much length, but lots of volume. And the wand is on the thinner side as well, which I like a thinner wand. I feel like I have more control and I'm not going to poke myself in the eye. Or my clients in the eye. We're going to use the same technique as always, doing the 3 coats. The first coat at the base of the lashes. Get it as close as you can to the lash line without poking yourself in the eye. See, look at all that volume. There's lots of it. And then I'm going to kind of just feather them into the bottom lashes. And then mid-strand. This one I don't have to go back into the tube because the bristles are so close together, if you can see that. It really holds a lot of product. So I don't feel like I need to load it up with every coat. And then your last coat is right on the ends of the lashes. That's very pretty. So I'm going to put my concealer on and everything else and finish my look, and then I will be back with the finale. Okay guys, I'm back and here is the finished look. I think it is so pretty. And I know a lot of times, a lot of people have a hard time matching a really bold eye to their lip. And today I'm using the Peony Blush lipstick that we have. It's a nice kind of neutral color. It gives you a little bit of color, but it's not super bold. So I went with that for my skin tone and for the eyes. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you really like seeing all these quads and all the Avon products and different ways to wear them, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell so you're notified every time I post a video. But you guys have a great day and God bless.